Hello Guardians, today I want to talk to you a little bit about my plans for the future, things I really want to do, and I guess why my uploads have been kind of slow at the moment. I've been limiting myself because there's just, Destiny's kind of lacking and I don't want to overdo it, and I don't feel the need to upload daily. It's a bit overkill, there's just no need for it. Maybe when the Taken King releases and there's just a massive influx of content, I'll do it. But right now, there's just not enough in the game. It's just not possible. I'm never going to be doing, oh, what has Zer got in his inventory, stuff like that. Those Zer inventory videos, that's not something I want to do, because that's like a cheap video. It's just, oh, I need something to do on this Friday. I'll just post what Zer has in his inventory. There's just no work put into it at all. And, I'm not trying to bash people who do make those videos. I understand why you would do them, because if you have a large fan base, yeah, people are going to see that, and it's going to come in handy. But I'm not going to be some tiny little channel going, check out Zer's inventory, because you can go on to Bungie.net and it's right there in front of you. It's completely pointless. And rant over again, Zer videos. Seriously, I need to get over that obsession. So, Taken King. There are a lot of possibilities, but the obvious thing I'm going to be doing first is strikes. The whole channel has sort of been based around the RNG of strikes and stuff, and that's what's made me grow the most. So whatever new playlist they add with all these new strikes, there's going to be like 16 strikes in total now. I feel like my words are coming out wrong. Strikes is a hard word to say when you're trying to commentate. It's weird. But yeah, there's going to be a loot from 200, maybe 500. You're probably also wondering why I never did 500 Dragon Strikes. That was because I saw a post about how legendaries are going to be unupgradable in the Taken King. So everything that we're getting right now, all this loot you're getting, other than exotics might be upgradable, everything's going to be useless. Like your favourite weapons, your Fatebringer, stuff like that, wasted. You're not going to be able to upgrade them. And many people have issues with that, but I embrace that. I think that is a really good idea, because otherwise you're going to be stuck using the same weapons throughout the whole 10-year life of Destiny, and that's not good. It's something that MMOs need. They need to make old items redundant so that you actually want to use new ones. And they have confirmed that the legendaries coming in the Taken King, there's going to be more of them in that than the base game and the 2 DLCs combined. So that's a lot of legendary items, and I for one can't wait. Unfortunately, this whole thing about legendaries being unupgradable also affects me doing Tiger Strikes. The whole point of doing those was so I could have some classic armor that I could wear and be a max level, and people go, hey, where'd you get that from? That's from the start of the game. But now I'm not going to be able to upgrade it. There's no point in trying to get it. It's kind of blown me away. What do I upload now? The whole thing I'm based around, these strikes, are pointless until the DLC comes out. Once the Taken King comes out, yeah, sure, I can bash strikes all day long, try and get new exotic drops, stuff like that, because there's going to be, 6 new weapons and... No, actually, something like 12 new weapons and 18 new armor pieces, something around that. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, there's going to be all new raid stuff. I just can't wait for this DLC. I could talk about it for hours. But yeah, I was really enjoying doing the Tiger Strikes and that tiny chance of getting legendaries, because it just felt really good, and it was nice and easy to grind. I could just watch a movie while doing it. But now, that work was kind of just wasted. I'll probably do one more episode of it, just a finale, just to finish off the Tiger Strikes. And if I don't get a legendary from it, I guess that's just going to be it. I suppose I did get one, which was boots, but I just wish I got something more worthwhile. It was just a massive letdown, to be honest. And there are other things I could do. I don't know how cheap it would be considered. I don't know how interesting I actually am. But if you wanted me to do, say, a playthrough of the new story, stuff like that, I don't have enough confidence in myself, really. I still don't understand why I have over 5,000 people subscribed to me. But if I maybe just try to do a playthrough of the story and commentate over it, stuff like that, if you want to see that, let me know. Or if there's something else that I just can't think of right now, just suggest it in the comments, and I will consider doing it when the DLC comes out. Because I want to please you guys. I want to do what you guys want me to do. Because I'm just not very good at this. I'm not very good at this whole YouTube thing, but people want to support me, so I don't want to stop doing it. I never anticipated this sort of success. I was just making a bunch of videos, and now I'm here, and now I've got all this pressure on me, and it's like, I feel like I always have to try and make the video to the best quality I possibly can, because if just one video is slightly lower quality, my mind goes, oh no, everyone's going to dislike it, they're all going to subscribe. And then every time I end up uploading it, it gets maybe one dislike and over 100 likes, and blows me away. I just can't. I don't know. It's insane. So right now is the summer holidays in the UK. So that's like a 6-week break for practically every kid and stuff like that. And it also means there's a lot of people at home. My house always has people in it at the moment. So, you know, while this 6 weeks has been going on, there's only 1 or 2 days where I find like an hour of time that I can actually record. And this has been really affecting me. And that's the main reason that I've only been uploading 1 video every 3 days. I would upload more frequently if I could. It's just, yeah, the thought of having somebody, even though they don't care, you know, nobody has an issue with it. Somebody being in a different room to me and maybe hearing me talking to myself, just trying to do a commentary, it's just nerve-wracking. It puts me off. It's like, oh no, they can hear me speaking. I feel like an idiot. So yeah, while this 6 weeks goes on, it's really hard to make a video. And of course, I'm trying to stick to this 3-day thing. Just keep it going. But it's hard. So once this 6 weeks is over, luckily it actually ends like 5 days or so before the Taken King releases. So that's perfect. Once the Taken King releases, I'm going to have days where I'm going to be home alone again. It's going to be nice and easy. I'm going to have no issues at all. And I am so happy about that. In the past, I would have been wishing the Taken King came out during the holiday so I could absolutely no-life it and sweat it out. But I guess now the whole YouTube thing comes first, which I don't know if that's a sad prospect or not. YouTube comes before the whole gaming thing, because at the end of the day, I'm just a gamer. I just want to play the video games. But I love making these videos as well. I love the support I get, and oh, it's just crazy. I can't believe it. So what else can I say? This new playlist that comes out with strikes, I don't know how it's going to work, but I hope it does actually put in all the, because it requires you to have all of the DLCs now. So once this comes out, I imagine it would have every single one of them. But they're going to have to spread out the levels more. Are they going to remove the old ones? I just don't know what's going to happen. Because the old ones right now are around level 20 and stuff like that. But the new max level, without any special light armor, is going to be level 40. So I guess the peak of strikes would be level 40, somewhere around that. And that's just going to mean that I'm actually going to have to level myself up all the way to max level, just so that I can start making these strike loot videos. And I don't know how long it's going to take to reach level 40. I almost don't want it to be too quick, because I do want to enjoy the game. Like, I saw an interview recently. They're completely sort of overhauling the story for the Taken King. There's going to be areas where you could walk up to a dead enemy or something, scan it with your ghost, and it'll give you a bit of lore and insight. I can't wait for it, honestly. Like, they know they've screwed up, and they just want to try so hard. And it makes me so excited for Destiny 2, because they actually have time to work properly on Destiny 2. So once that releases, that is definitely going to be the game we always imagined before Destiny came out. And the Taken King is definitely a step in the right direction. I am super hyped for it, and I hope you guys are too. So many plans that there's so much stuff I want to do, but I just can't do it right now because I feel so limited, and I apologize for that. But I'm sure you guys can understand. I will get my shit together once the DLC releases, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all the support you've given me. Destinova and out, Guardians.